spiritual powerful being. The difficulties to achieve death to the world is due to inability to understand the world itself within us. Its inability to understand the worldly consciousness within us, because sometimes the same worldly consciousness that is giving us a lot of life difficulties, we see it sometimes as a God because we don't understand it. And when we don't understand it, it is very, very difficult to achieve the death to the world. Because when we die to the world, we die consciously. We die in our worldly consciousness. The consciousness that seek the pleasure in a very selfish way. The consciousness that live only in the body and the mind. The consciousness that doesn't know the soul identity. That is the conscious of the world. And that the conscious, we need to die to it in order to achieve the true self, the true self, which is the spirit, the true us. But to achieve the true us, we must achieve the qualities of the soul, the qualities of God. And the qualities of God are those of love, joy, peace, and calm. If we achieve those, then we are born again. But, however, headlong we are living in the world because we don't really understand it. We don't really understand the consciousness of the world because the world don't have a color. So we don't see it. We don't understand it. Okay? So that conscious is a conscious we have to die to. We need to die to the world, which is the conscious within us, the lower consciousness. Let's make the whole conscious, make it as the conscious of God, the higher consciousness. Okay? The whole idea to achieve the higher consciousness is to make the whole conscious as the higher by raising the frequency from lower to higher, and the conscious become the conscious of the soul, the conscious of the Holy Spirit, the conscious of God, because we are not other than God. If you see yourself as separated from God, you cannot achieve the death to the world. The only thing you need to know first is to know that you are not separated from God. You are a piece of God. And if you die to your worldly consciousness, you will become one. We are to achieve the oneness with the Spirit behind the creation. So get the knowledge. The knowledge of self is to know that you are a true God, the true Spirit, which is just experiencing the body in the world, but you still can live in your true self, the godly true self.